Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Wednesday, dudes.
It is Wednesday.
And
Wednesday, my dude.
What a Wednesday it's been. My closing cook called off, guys. I had just a casual 10-hour shift. No big deal. No big deal.
9 miles of walking you did?
9 miles of walking at work. At work. 9 miles of walking.
Walk for 9 miles and Raj could
when you
walk
could see
9 miles more.
over there to here, and there was 9 miles of that. Yeah.
Woo.
Was that the good chef? Yeah, we could say that.
He's a good chef. We have a couple good ones now.
The problem is we don't have enough anything. So, like,
You don't have enough chefs.
we have 3. One's on vacation.
Yeah.
1 called off.
Yeah.
Who am I going to call? I did call the guy on vacation, which I was like, I have to try. You know, like,
Yeah.
and he's like, you know, I'm on vacation, right? I'm like, yes, I do. It's okay for you to say no, man. It's fine, right? He's like, yeah, well, you know. I'm like, okay, don't come in. Don't worry about it.
Just say no.
Just say no.
No is no. That's fine.
It's fine. Sorry to bother you. It's totally fine. I was like, well, I had to try just to see if it was a possibility. That's all.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, I had to like close the kitchen. It was a day. It was a day.
Thank you for the resub.
Yo, Mecca, 105 months.
Woo.
You have been subbed for
21.
months.
Nope.
That was pretty fun. Thank you, Becca, for the continued support.
105, baby.
105.
Do absolutely appreciate that so much, man.
We do. I had a funny thing happen to me last night after stream.
Yeah.
There's a movie coming out that I'm excited about called 28 Years Later. 28 Days Later is one of my favorite zombie movies. So I type in, I was like, oh, it's coming out this day. So I type in my calendar, 28 years later, and Google's like, I got you. 2053 or whatever the fuck. It's like, hey. It literally shot my calendar 28 years in the future.
It's like, I got a notification for you 28 years from now.
That's right. It did work out well for the error sound. Like, the error sound has a little bit of a build-up to the boom.
It does. It does. It worked out well. I liked it. It's pretty good. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned yesterday. We got the car back. It was a battery issue.
I think you did.
Oh,
yeah. How'd it go today?
Good. The car went good today.
Great.
So,
Great. Good news.
no misfires.
Good news.
That's good stuff.
All right.
But they replaced the battery again. I replaced it 4 months ago. I'm a little upset with that. You know, like.
It is not great battery. I mean, I said to Raj in a text when he told me that, I said, where are we getting these batteries? 1995 Finland?
I know, right?
Getting the batteries from Timo? Fuck that.
That's right. Temu batteries
That's
over
not where
here.
that's not where we get batteries.
They just disappear right out of your car, dude.
That's right.
Fucking crazy shit.
Leaving the freaking bolts are still bolted and everything.
Ate through batteries? Why
Really?
was it the heat or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder why that was. Wild.
Anyway, though, not my car's back. $300 down. Yeah.
Could be worse.
At least the mechanics guys were like, they were like, you kind of had this in for the same problem like less than 6 months ago. We're gonna kind of keep it easy on the labor costs for you. I was like, that's good.
Thanks.
So they kind of did it right by me. So
Good.
I guess
We
the heat.
like that.
Yeah, maybe. I guess. It is damn hot out today, though. Holy shit! It is like 90.
We were not ready, and the Subaru said 92.
92.
Uh-huh.
It was warm today. Very warm today. So, at any rate, guys, are you ready to play this RNG game?
I'm ready. I'm ready to get RNG fucked. Let's go.
I don't even know.
RNG fucked.
We'll figure it out.
Not the fun kind. The RNG kind.
And saw your message, KR. I kind of agree. Like, going from the bottom right for the patio might not be a bad play.
Oh, let's see. Patio. Top left would be... If we came at it from the top, we could get it on the left.
However,
The bottom left.
here's the thing. We have rolled it several times mid-left and mid-right.
Right.
From the middle to the edge. So, there's that.
Yeah, I don't know. What does it mean? What does it mean? Is it just a rarity thing?
Could be. I would love to have the patio be higher on have that be on the list for the conservatory. That'd be kind of nice.
Okay, well, I have written down solve chess puzzle for rook if we
want to do a run for that, yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be terrible to do. We would need to get, what are our queen and king rooms?
King is office and master bedroom. Queen is study and the ladies' bedroom. And I think we get the other ones fairly readily.
And we have 50 stars as well. So if we walk in there.
Yes.
Oh, actually, that's wrong. We're going to have 51 then today.
Why 51?
Because we get one when we go to the observatory.
Oh, we have 50 now?
We have 50 now.
Wonder why.
We're going to pop the tool. Yeah.
Weird banjo.
Wrenchy boys.
One wrench.
I'm half considering just rolling in there, going right, and just being like, boom, boom, boom. Nope, out.
I understand.
Because patio corner has we have not got a patio in a corner yet. Not a single one. 65 today and rained 2 inches. Damn.
If we're going on the left, we have to come at it from the top. For the patio.
What? Why?
On the left side, because of the way the doors are. Because the door is like bottom and left. You know what I mean? It's set up like the parlor, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we're going at it on the left side on the bottom, we have to come at it from the top.
Yeah, I'm going right.
Yeah, I know.
The gems are in a box with a false statement. Only one statement is true. Only one statement is false. All right, so one of those is going to be true.
They could both be true because it's supposed to be.
No, they can't both be true because only one statement is true. That would not make them both true. That would make that false.
No, hold on. Only one statement is true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, only one. Yes, one of them has to be true.
The gems are in a box with a false statement. Only one statement is true. Only one statement is false. If this is
I'm
true,
leaning toward that one's false.
this is false, and this
that's
is true.
And then they're in the white one.
Sounds good.
Rush's like, I don't care. I just don't want to play more fucking parlor games.
So good enough.
Hey, we did it. Chappelle. There's tents.
Money on the flow, money on the flow. All right, I need something to go to the south here. Security goes to the south. East Wing Hall also goes to the south.
Yes, and it doesn't cost any gems.
I like that. Let's go there. But I'm not going to open that door yet.
Your tinfoil hat theory does make sense. Key.
Yes, it does. So this is the one, like, right there. But I'm not going there yet because we don't have the rook yet. But I do have a key, so we can go do that now. Then we'll come back.
You want to go with one key?
Yeah, that's all we're going to need.
Okay. Speedrun. Good RNG. Let's go.
Well, when it comes down to RNG, it's like the more rolls you put in, you know, the better the chances of you getting it are.
Yep.
And I think it's a good plan to, like, let's start with the one we never get, the rarest that we have.
I agree.
Let's get in the patio. Because the other ones we've been fairly consistent about getting.
Yep. I agree. Is it the conservatory that gives us more green rooms? Which one is that?
It is the greenhouse.
Is it?
Yeah.
The conservatory wouldn't hurt us either, though, because that increases your chances of rare runes.
No, that's not what that one does. Not even locked today. What's up? Yep. And we got a smashy. Alright, back down we go.
Here we go, then. It rained 2 inches today for you, Cheyenne? Holy crap. Wonder if we'll get that.
We usually do, but sometimes it, like, the mountains kind of push it north or south of us.
Yeah.
It depends.
Mini Rush had a good day at the amusement park today. He said they were trying to get his friend on some more intense roller coasters, and they succeeded, and he had fun.
That's good.
He was terrified. Oh my god.
Well, peer pressure's pretty strong in 8th grade.
Yes, it is. What are you on your period?
My girlfriend drinks it when she's on her period.
All right, here we go. Boom.
No. 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 Solarium, that's what I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, damn punk. Do we go for? Do you want to try for a chess run?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
All right, let me
This is
get
just
my chess page out then.
What room is the?
I don't think we want the star yet, KR, for when we are.
No, because we actually want to spend the stars. I actually kind of want to spend a star.
Well, if we
But
can't.
we have to have the observatory.
Exactly.
Um.
All right, I have my page out.
Gotta go storeroom here, actually.
For keys?
Yep, just for resources because it's early.
For a key, I guess. We don't have any more shrine. Do we have shrine blessing still?
No.
Wait, hold on. Go back. I think we do. Blessing of the High Roller. We do.
Oh, we do. So, okay.
So shops. Security we need because it is a night.
Works for me. Alrighty. Keycard system. Security level high. Confirm. Back. Menu. Network.
Swan Song.
Remote.
Strat is first. We're gonna change our chess puzzle. So we're gonna try to get all the chess pieces that we need, so we don't have to go down and up for the rook power every time. We'll start with it, and after that we will regroup and come up with a new strategy. Any thoughts?
When you draft an archive floor plan, next time we open a locked trunk. When you draft the drawing room, gain 1 star, permanent thing. Trunk, gold, done. Done and done. Okay.
Done and done.
Exit. All right, what do we got? We got a northbound, off on the northbound train hallway.
Key.
Yes, over here. Okay. Commissary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get us some jams.
Buy the whole damn thing out. Outstanding. All right, we pop the break room here.
We're gonna need it. Because Raj just wants to do math.
Fucking math, dude.
Take the tips off the bar.
That's right. 3.
Oh, yeah.
3. What's a third of 10 and a third of 2? Fuck you.
Hold on. Let's add it up and take a third of both.
Yeah, 12, third, 4. Negative 3 times 3 is 9.
Negative 9.
Negative 9 plus 10 is 1. Times 1 is 1.
Secret
And my
garden.
secret garden to the ground. All right.
We got a shovel, right?
We got a shovel?
Okay, good. Okay, good.
I am curious.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Observe.
Observe. Go ahead.
Observe. See what happens. I'm with you.
Oh, it is 50 stars. So what we want to do is we want to spend 1.
But you know what I think? We get 51 or 52 stars, it'll be that, and it'll be like the twins. Like it'll include that for a lot of them from now on. Maybe.
I don't disagree, but
But it's not guaranteed. Library.
yeah, what is the library?
We can always use another book. Hence, key. Okay.
Why are there 2 5s?
What have we not read yet?
Drafting strategy.
No. We've read The Curse of Blackbridge. I don't think we have.
Yeah, Realm and Curse of Blackbridge, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Okay.
We bought the drafting manual just because we had money and it was there.
Get the library without the burninator. We just want to burn some books.
I see how you are.
There's some other cultures that wanted to burn books.
But you're right, Mecca. We don't know for sure if we get what symbols. Yeah, you're right. And hi, CB, in case we didn't say that.
What up, dude?
Closter. I say yay. Alright, so we got our rook and our knight and our bishop, so we need king and queen. Office and study. Or the bedrooms.
Office, study, and bedrooms.
Office, study, or bedrooms.
Alright, we're gonna go this way here. Nice.
Den seems like the play here.
We have to go south to go to the... But I could pop a garage to get more keys. Den's a play, though.
We could, in theory, get another.
And then this would be
Garage.
like...
Fuck you.
Not necessarily fuck you.
It doesn't do us that much good now, does it? Unless we want to get the.
The sledge, if we can get that. But we got a courtyard. I'm gonna pop it, because I feel like the way these runs go, sometimes we get like all these items and shit.
Alright.
At least we'll have it.
Oh, the game feels bad for us. It's giving us turnips. wanted in the corner some watering can. More gems. It's always raining in the greenhouse.
Yes, it is. I bet you it's just a lever behind there, to be honest. But
We never know until we smash. Twin shop to Procker thing.
nope, orange.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker, is
Hey,
right.
Ariana.
We're stacking our chances for the going south to get the Queen's Chamber. I didn't grab that foyer, did I? I did not. Aquarium's good though. Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of surprised it's that unusual. Yeah.
I'm actually thinking commonplace.
I mean, it's got... it's very useful. Ooh, girl. Water me like an electric eel. Well, that wasn't useful.
No.
I meant in general.
I need one to go to the south from here. To the left. But the office is one we need.
Not the office is one we need.
That's king, right?
Yeah, that's king. I don't like that placement, though.
No, not really.
I might go dining room here.
Yeah.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. You must water their fish so they grow.
Shall we dine?
Oh, aquarium, extra steps, bitch.
The lemon glazed salmon. Look at all them steps. Bam. All right. Queen's Chambers. There it is.
There it is.
Her ladyship's chambers. All right, so we got the Queen. Got the telescope, too.
We did get the telescope. It doesn't really help us today, though, does it?
I don't know that it does or doesn't.
I don't think it does.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
What does it mean? I don't know. Is any of that other stuff magnified?
Nah.
Oh, Herbert. Your mustache. I was just trying to wear the funny hat.
I was.
She was clearly also trying to solve the corner puzzle. Does it never end?
Clearly. So now we just need office.
We just need office.
And that's the whole thing on the
Or
chess
master bedroom, which spawns on the right side.
Right. Office, I think, is going to be more likely.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Did I just get plus 10 steps there? Yep, all the way through. All right. You must water your fish so they grow. Of course. How do you play? Oh. The blessing.
Tch.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, we do like our green rooms. That's so many steps, we can go everywhere. And we can refill the watering can.
That we could also do. All right, free room.
Solarium.
Yeah.
Oh, the conservatory is the one that you adjust the...
Correct. But
The
we
rarity.
don't get the chance to choose what we adjust the rarity of.
Right.
Okay. I think I'm actually going to go down and then up.
Okay. All we need is office for the puzzle.
Mhm.
The chess puzzle.
Yeah, and then we can
Chess puzzle.
choose the rook.
So that'll at least make our runs faster. I would really like a chance to adjust the rarity of the patio.
It'd be wonderful.
It really would.
And we also have a greenhouse today, so if we get a smashy smashy,
What do we just need a... Do we have a lever?
no, we have,
Just have the sledgehammer?
we just have the sledge.
I bet we could beat it with a telescope. With secret garden, too.
We do.
The key. The key for the secret garden. What was for dinner, everybody? I had a delicious, like, poke bowl type thing. It was really good. It had a mango and, like, some crab salad and some crunchy oniony bits.
You feel like you always just get the patio? We do get the patio, but we always get it in the middle of the side. Like, always
We
the
never
middle.
get it where we need it.
Yeah. More steps, dude. Alrighty. So, we go this way here. There it is.
Let's draw it and ask it for secrets. How do we get you again? Patio. Hello, patio. Garage?
Secret garden.
Secret garden? Fruit? Because no, we need more steps. Yoink. At least we have lots of room
We do.
to, well, lots of like steps room to run down and do all the things. Other half of last night's pizza, sushi and sesame noodle salad, yum.
Nice.
Cheap pulled chicken and barbecue sauce with mac and cheese. And a tiny bowl of peach ice cream. Sounds good, guys.
Dang. I have no idea what I'm having for later foods. No idea.
There is a bunch of stuff in the fridge.
Well, some of it's my prep.
Some of it is. Did you eat all your salads that are in there?
No. did not eat all my salads.
Wow. So office it is. Oh, we didn't even have a sale today. Boo. But it will give us a reroll in the shop for our shop thing. Courtyard carry. PP. Allowance from our experiment.
Nice. Little smashy smashy. Nothing of interest here. Well, why is there a hole? Huh? Huh? Tell me.
Why even bother with the dirt pile? A penny. All right, office. Get officing.
Phew.
Bless you. We have free redraws here
I know.
if you want. Or we
I
can
do, because I
pop
want
it.
a hallway here or something. Not the right hallway.
Well, you have dice.
I do have dice. That's good. Tuppence.
Yeah. Let's try to draw the locksmith south then. Or a music room.
We also have the luxury room too. Music room would be good though.
We have the telescope for the planetarium if we do decide to do that.
We can do that here. That's fine.
Planetarium.
And we can dig in it too.
Ooh.
Can you dig it? It's got pebbles in there.
Pebbles.
All right, let me use my telescope again.
It was like over in the corner right there. Mars. Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
Start tomorrow. Each planetarium will contain one apple.
Fenmora.
Fenmora.
Hold on, what's that? The red stone?
The red stone.
Guess what? This is more translation. Fen means red.
Ah.
Stone, Mora means stone.
Ah. So what was our other one?
Vea.
Yep.
Dark Shadow. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's the thing about the planetarium.
Yep.
So you just add
it's more
resources.
translation.
Well,
And that too.
and then so every one you get of these, you get more resources every time you draw it. Oh, so there'll always be an apple and always be a dig spot.
Right. So, and you keep coming in here with your little
With a telescope.
telescope. Yep.
If you have a telescope, then you get like some good shit. Okay.
So this kind of coincides with the ladies' chambers or whatever, because that usually has the telescope in it. All right, we do need an office or a master bedroom.
I'm aware.
I know. Do we have other ways to go?
No.
Probably not locksmith here then.
Nah, we ain't doing that
We
here.
can redraw. We're in the drawing room.
Yeah, we can do that.
Well, there's the master bedroom, but it is a dead end. But we could solve the.
No, we're
puzzle
not
with
done. We're not done yet, actually, because we go through the workshop and go through the antechamber, open to both doors.
it. Okay. Want a master bedroom it?
Yeah, that will cause our
Wait. Where's our closest workshop?
over here.
Do we have the magnifying glass?
Yeah,
Do we have the metal detector? So
yeah.
we can try to light those cannons? You want to try to light the cannons?
I think we do.
Let's do it! Master bedroom is the king!
And that's the king. It's good to be the king. Oh, I should have won there. Damn it.
Is everybody's kids out of school? Mini Rush has a day and a half left. I'm sure he's going to learn a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. You bitch.
What are we hoping for?
Oh, the
The
moon
moon
pendant.
thing? Yeah.
While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting.
What's that do?
While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. Opens all normal doors. You don't have to pay the gem cost for floor plans. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You mean like, I didn't like that. I wanted to do the thing before? Is that what it's telling me to do?
I am not sure. Did we have this before? Let's buy it and play with it.
All right. Look at this chronograph.
It's good to be king and join the whole world. I don't remember the words, obviously. I remember that the song exists though. Kara wants us to burninate the library because he's a heathen.
We could go back to the library and burn some things, or at least try to burn some things. I'm always up for a little, rando clicking. I'm down with that. All right, so here we want kind of both. Yeah.
I think we'd go to the master bedroom and light the cannons.
Well, we're
That's
going.
what I want to do.
Let's go light the cannons. Dark room.
Ew, I guess. Because it doesn't matter. So yeah, dark room. It's dark. What do we want? I wonder which one's the coat check.
Anybody have an idea what the code check might be? Is the office a gem requirement? It is, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That's an indoor nursery, my friend. And we could get a gem from it. Oh, is our can empty?
Our can is empty.
This is a weird fucking room, man.
Yeah, it is.
And no tiny gems in those flowers. A goose! I like the little flower pillow that's smiling, though. That's cute. We did not ever take the rabbit's foot out of code check because it seems like such a useless thing to draw.
Nope. We never did.
Let's go set stuff on fire.
I'm going, Harmony. I'm going.
I'm really excited about it, Raj.
I've heard.
You want to give the goose a knife like an Untitled Goose Game? As you should. It's gonna be... No, there's not. There's gonna be nothing in it.
Correct. You finally got it, Arms.
Nate,
You
did
finally
I?
got it.
Did I though?
You have to draw the conference room first. Yeah.
Raj wants to pet the dog.
I want to pet that dog. There's like 7 dig spots in this
Yeah,
thing.
the whole thing was covered with dirt.
It's like, whoa, dude.
On dig spot day. C spot dig. Rewind last draft.
Oh, I see. So you go back to like the next one or the last one. That's kind of
Yeah.
cool. It's kind of cool. None of these get us to where we need to go, though. But we kind of have everything else we need, right? Apart
Yeah, we
from,
have everything we need except for the we need to get to the master bedroom and set some fires.
of course we do. I was trying to think if there might be any other way, like drawing a locksmith. I guess we just roll.
Yeah.
All right, that takes us the right way for more shit.
You just want to do more math, don't you?
Oh my God, Hermie, you have no idea how much I want to do
No,
parlor
I
games
think-
and math.
I think I do. I think I do, actually.
20 times, no, 20 minus 3, 17. No.
Times.
That's times 20 times
Okay,
3.
so it's 20 because
It's
it's
20.
1/3 of 20 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. All right, we're square rooting the third thing of this. So a third of 1 is 0.333 times 6 is 2.
Hold on. Yeah.
Minus 2 is 0 squared is 0 plus 1 is 1. 15 a third is 5. Squared 25?
Mm-hmm.
Negative 25.
What?
Minus 20 is 5. Divided by 5 is 1. Let's do 1. That is wrong. So what was this again?
It's 20.
Okay. 1? So, negative 10, negative 15,
Hold on. Why is it negative?
because it's yellow. It's minus.
But when we start with it.
It's negative.
Okay. Negative 5. Squared is 25, though. But you guessed 1 last time, and it wasn't right.
But if it's...
Squared is 25. Minus 20 is 5.
Divided by 5 is 1.
Right. Maybe it's 5 squared.
Maybe we square after we get through the yellow. So, like, we go...
So that would
We
be...
go 5 minus 20 is 25. Divided
Right.
by 5 is 5.
Yeah, let's try that. That was
That's
it.
the way it is. Go.
No fucking rules at all.
Nope.
For the math.
Nope. Not a single thing.
What are the rules?
What's that? That's a prime sub.
Hey, Linton
Linton
Steele.
Steele.
Thank you very much for the continued support, my friend.
I wonder if it was down if this we could call the elevator from that. We probably could, right?
Oh, yeah. That's a good question. Order placed.
Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time and days playing Dirigi blocks.
Flint blocks?
I don't think that was anything new.
No, we've seen it before.
Okay. Almost done, and then we'll go back and burn shit.
I want to burn stuff. I want to burn that old man.
I can just do this, right?
Yes.
And then do this. Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. I'm pet that dog. Was there a special key? Oh, just basement key.
Just basement. Yeah. You bet. Wouldn't it be nice if the patio was in here?
That would be amazing, actually.
It's not.
Ew.
Fine. 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 I don't care if you adjust that.
I'm gonna go standard on that one.
Fine.
That'll be good, actually.
Okay. So we're gonna burn stuff and then solve our chess puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been nice if there's a patio in there.
Well, on that
We would have liked a patio.
on that one right there,
Yeah.
I'd have been pissed.
No. In the conservatory.
Oh, in the thing. I was
Yeah.
like, I'd have been pissed if that rolled a patio. Are you kidding
no,
me?
Yeah, not that.
Burninating the countryside, burninating the people.
The
Am I going the right way?
cannons. We have to go
Shaw.
down, yeah. Down the vestibule.
Oh my god, could you imagine? Oh.
Oh my god. Time to do some grilling. Just kind of look like our grill.
It really does look like our grill. Like, very much, very close to it.
It looks a lot like our grill.
We've done the den already. Anything else to buy? Nothing more than damn. I mean, we won't be drawing any more rooms either. So let's get cruising.
Let's do it. Something in the house broke, and we called the landlord, who said she didn't want to deal with it and just fix it ourselves.
Ooh.
Are they gonna reimburse you?
Ooh. Ooh.
If they're gonna reimburse you, then maybe. Can you light the fire?
No, I'm trying to do all the things. I got the thing. I'm burning. I'm clicking. I'm burning.
Raj is burninating.
I'm burning for you.
I'm burning for you.
Plus 43 steps.
Nice.
Suck it. You
Oh,
suck it.
come on.
Yo, it's Ludi Kono. What up, dude? It is Ludi. I know. Bro, I always want to remember you as Ludi Kono.
Ludi birthday, right? Happy birthday, Ludi.
Oh, happy birthday, dude.
It's so good to see you. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody.
21?
21 again. That's awesome.
What's going on, dude? Jesus fucking Christ. We just got to raid Ariana. You got to shoot everybody? Put the guns away. Put the guns away.
I feel like you were just 18 or just 21 when we met you the first time.
Thank you very much for the raid, Ludi. Really do
Welcome
appreciate
in,
that.
everybody. In case you're new here, I am Hermie and this is Raj, but I
Sup,
recognize some names, so you might not be new here.
You might not be new here. It's true.
We need armory first for cannonballs. I really wanted to light those cannons up.
I really did too. I was kind of hoping we could. But
yeah, there are cannonballs in the armory.
we can't buy them.
Yeah, we could maybe kick him over or something. Make him roll into the master bedroom. Yeah, that was when we first learned about Foundation. All work and no play make Homer something something.
Right. I got it.
Yes, the Swimbird plushie is on the bed.
Yes, we do have the Swimbler plushie.
Yes, we have dare mode now.
It's very
There's-
expensive.
He is starfishing all over that thing. He's like, this is my bed.
What you looking at there, buddy? Huh? What you looking at there, buddy?
You're headed out to eat some dinner. Thank you very much for the raid. Have a great... Ah, Sugo gets it. Nice. have a super birthday dinner. I hope you have a great one.
Happy birthday, man. Thank you very much for the raid. Really do appreciate that. For those of you who don't know this game, this is Blueprints. It's a crazy puzzle game. We're in...
Now, we're crazy, too.
We're pretty far down the puzzle train. And I've been rewarded very heavily for burning things.
Random things.
So we currently have a burning glass. So we had a couple theories of what, like, we could burn this or burn that. So we're trying to burn some stuff.
We were trying to light what appear to be prop cannons, but you have to try.
But this one that we're doing right now is there's a chess puzzle in this, and we've accomplished of getting all of the pieces required for the chess puzzle. So we're going to be doing that to change our buff.
Yes, because right now we have a pawn buff, which allows us to choose other buffs when we reach a certain area of the house. And we needed... This puzzle we're trying to solve is to get certain rooms in the corners of the house. So we need a puzzle... we need a buff that starts right away.
I have tons of steps, so I'm just going everywhere and trying to burn.
Okay.
Just let you know.
Burn the safe deposit box. Papers, please.
Got the vault. Got no. Got no keys.
I know, it's very sad.
Got no keys. Radio. All right. So this way. This way. We've already tried to burn everything in here. Tried to burn everything in here. We only got one chest today. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's better than 0.
And we can make our way back
Through the den. I think through the den, right?
through the cloister to the library.
Huh. Crazy. I was crazy once. No keys-a?
No keys. I got no keys.
Still looks like something happens there. That's already on fire.
But what if we add more fire to it? Then there could be more fire.
Can't go wrong.
Then it could be an out of control fire. You know, like you know how much we wanted one of those. Cloister. Oh, there's a gem here.
Hey.
Not that we need it. All right, here's your library. You want me to burn some books? Here we go. We're burning. Boom, 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 boom,
We should
boom.
take it upstairs for
Oh, I am taking. We're taking it upstairs, baby.
Take the fire starter upstairs. I'll just put this over here with the rest of the fire. You happy? We're burning the books. You happy?
Room directory. What is our current patio? It's standard.
Doesn't feel like it.
We've only drafted it 12 times. Jerks.
Cost 1 gem. Unless we have that other green room that makes the other green rooms not cost any gems.
Right. Right. I've had quite a few green rooms. All right, upstairs we go. Trust me, I'm furiously clicking. Don't you worry, I'm clicking.
He is. I can confirm. He is furiously clicking.
If this works, I swear to God.
It just looks like there's could be stuff manipulated up here.
I know. I'm well aware of the look of the thing.
We've discussed it at length. That's the point of the thing, not to know. Notebooks seem to be burning.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Yeah, I know, me either. Oh well, we tried. We give it our best A for effort.
I've clicked on all the stuff.
You did. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do.
Shut it! My first claim ticket. First item checked.
Top 3 checked items, Lucky
Lucky
Rabbit's
Rabbit's
foot, because
been
we
there the
haven't
whole-
gotten it back out.
It's been there the whole time.
Newsflash, asshole!
Most paid for. The observatory and passageway. Passageway is super huge, though.
Yeah.
Can't see to pass at the shelter. You're right.
Oh, we're only missing one contraption.
One contraption, huh?
Largest purchase, the Swimbird plushie.
Go check.
We got a B- on our final exam.
We did get a B-. We suck at history, dude.
Yeah, the Lucky Rabbit's foot just gets you better items, supposedly.
Yep. All right. $64 hours of playtime. Okay.
Oh, we still can't get these rooms in the corners. I knew at least one button guys have trouble finding, so it stand to reason there are others. Well, you may be true in general. I'm familiar with Raj's button clicking abilities. We'll just leave that there. Watch it combine with something to make an amazing item. We should probably put it. Chat's making me think we should pull that out now.
The rabbit's foot?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. All right, we got to make ourselves back to the break room, too. Wow, it's great.
Wow. Thanks, Ariana. So, yeah, we do. Oh, an apple.
Because what we need is steps today.
Let's go solve our chess puzzle. At least it'll be something exciting.
Yeah, we'll get that. And then,
It'll make our runs a little faster.
and we have, for the tomorrow day, we actually have a lot for tomorrow day.
We had that weird spinny thing. Look at this chronograph.
Down the elevator. I was trying to remember where it was.
Down the elevator. I can't remember either. We've tried combining a lot. Yeah, we should probably grab that rabbit's foot out there.
We tried combining everything else but that. True?
Yeah.
True?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cue the oboes.
Okay, remember where everything is?
Doesn't matter.
Before you ask if this is brute forcing, yes it is. It sounds almost like taunting. This one. Master bedroom's in the right.
It is the king, right?
Yeah, master bedroom. Do we have to put one last? Chapel, yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty early. Wherever security was.
Somewhere here, right? Yeah, there it is. Army, are you sure that's a king?
Yeah. No, we master bedroom. Right? Chat? Back me up? The master bedroom has to be on the right side. There's that thing. That's weird. We did not have an office. We had a master bedroom.
Can you not solve this twice?
Maybe it needs some Murray head. What? What are you saying? I thought it told us we could solve it again. Didn't it tell us we could solve it again when we solved it?
I did a Google. Okay.
Are we saying yay pineapple to Mecca?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pineapple Mecca.
Yeah. Had to check the room. Well, it's not gonna. We have to find the clues. But like, we do have the master bedroom, and the master bedroom. We have to go back to like pictures.
It's not? Why do I have it written as master bedroom? Isn't
It's
there
not
a king
king.
in it? Is there another king other than the office then? I'm crossing that shit off. There's a big fucking chess piece in it.
That was a big oopsie.
Yeah. Well. Alright, office.
What is the master bedroom then? Oh God, I don't even know where the picture would be.
A long time ago. The first time we got it.
I didn't see it say a chess piece for the master bedroom. There's no
I
chess
thought
piece.
there was. Why do I have it written down next to the king then?
I don't know.
I don't write it down for fun. Not for shits and giggles so we can mislead ourselves later. The amount of screenshots. It's so many screenshots. That's the wine cellar. That's the boiler room. Greenhouse conservatory. Secret garden. Dark room. Office. There's another one that counts as king, but I don't think we've come across it yet. Yeah, that's not surprising. School,
There's another one that counts as king?
but we haven't found it yet.
What haven't we found?
There's 4 rooms we haven't been in yet. I don't think it tells us here. It's like,
I don't think we've
There-
done Hobble, have we?
I think it's past. I think we've drawn it once, haven't we? That wouldn't be the one though.
Oh, it could be found floor plans.
Yeah, yeah.
Could be those. Yeah.
Anyway,
Because we've been to all of these.
well, we set ourselves up well for tomorrow anyway.
Been to all of these.
There's a reason that I wrote that down. There had to be something like that looked like that, or we had a clue from somewhere.
I believe we've been to all of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. interesting that stays there, though. Huh?
Because it started as just a regular green room, or regular blue room, and then it turned green. Through its upgrade. At its core, it is blue.
All right. Straight to the break room.
So yeah, it sucks that, like, obviously I wasn't trying to intentionally mislead us, but there must have been some reason that I wrote that down that way. My fault.
Up we go. It's not the end of the world, though, because we can still get the power that we require.
Yes, we can.
What did you miss? We missed the chess puzzle. Because the master bedroom is not.
The master bedroom is not a king room.
Is not a king room.
This is what we've learned today.
Dude.
We've crossed it back off the list. Off the list it goes.
We did get one more allowance, though. So there's that.
Yeah. A little.
It's a very weirdly...
And an apple in our planetarium. Come on.
We did. Okay, we upgraded the planetarium.
Yeah, we got an apple in it. And we learned another bit of Arajan language.
We did. Can we walk back to the room?
Not
now. Not now. The Archaeological Shopping Center of the Dead.
Oh, that's fun.
Wait. I guess it's just because all the green rooms are in the dig spots. I guess.
Archaeological. Yeah. And we had lots of shops and then dead ends, I guess.
True. I have no evidence, but, I had a cooking fetish.
It's just an opinion.
Oh, I know. Oh, my God.
Oh, we have a mail package.
Oh, yeah, we had a lot of tomorrow days. So we have 3 keys already. We have the lockpick and more keys and
Some
gems.
gems.
So we have the means, we have the methods, we have the madness.
We have some packing peanuts.
We have some madness. All right, are we still on buff? We have 2 more days of buff on the shrine. Let's see what we got over here.
I get an email about Expedition 33 every day.
Do you
Swear to
really?
God. I swear to God.
Bless you.
Thank you. Anybody watch this PlayStation thing earlier?
Just a little bit of it.
I know, I was with you.
Rut cellar.
Rut Cellar. So,
Give us the shovel, dude. Come on. Come on.
not me looking up how much a PlayStation 5 is because I want to play the Final Fantasy Tactics.
Final Fantasy
Remaster.
Tactics Remaster. Oh my god. That'd be an expensive
Marvel's
game.
back? I didn't see any Marvel games. I saw
Yeah, this Marvel fighting game.
Oh.
Mhm.
I saw the one with the robot with a girl on the back. And I saw the one with 400 different art styles. It was confusing to me. And then the dev came on and he was a Japanese guy with a rug, a fake hairpiece, or a fake hair, all of it. And then Final Fantasy Tactics.
Pragmata exists again? True. True. All right, we have keys. I'm going to go straight to the thing. But before then, let's go take a quick little break.
Okay.
All right. Let's get some words on stream going for y'all. And I'll say, good luck, chat.
Good luck, chat.
We'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back.
We are back.
Ready for a rousing adventure of RNG.
Oh, could we? The rousing RNG adventures continue. Thank you, Shayenda.
All right, gonna go straight down to.
Did we get our outside room?
Yeah.
We got the diggy spots, right?
We got the root cellar.
The roots.
Ooh,
Oh,
outlook good on Rex.
Oh, no. The magic 8-ball, though?
Is it wrong?
Can't wait to stab Delita again. Can't wait to go into that ram battle again. Woo!
That was a doozy.
That was one of the hardest fights I've ever done in a video game.
That one was tough. Did you pass it?
I don't remember. Probably not.
The ram battle was tough. Counting Cuphead?
Yeah. Kind of up to and including Cuphead. Cuphead's hard in a different way. Well, that's not where we want the Nook. Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics? What's a tactical game? It's one of our favorites.
The gems are on the table behind you.
Well, that's probably false.
Every statement claiming where the gems are is false. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in this box.
Ooh. Wait. Go back to the black one.
Every statement claiming where the gems are false. The gems are in the blue box. So this claims that it's there. Black has to be
that's
false.
false.
So this
Yep.
has to be true.
That one was easy.
All right, we got no re-rolls. I need a room that goes to the north, called off a parlor. So we're gonna go back and start from the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too, Mecha. We got it. Thank God.
Let me out.
This is one of those games, at least, where you can walk through and you're like, oh, remember when we didn't have this? Like, look how far we've come, you know?
True. But we're on day 3 of this corner room.
Oh, no, I'm we don't normally get the conference room down here. Raj loves math.
It's just because I love math, Harmy. That's why I'm doing this.
I know. I'm just calling attention to the fact you love math.
Oh, the roundup.
Oh,
All right, so this is
1/3 of 4.
4, which is this is a roundup, so it's gonna be 2, I think. No.
1.
Okay. 6 minus 1/3 of 1 is like less than 6, rounding up. It's gonna be 6.
I think. Okay.
Yep. All right. This is round down.
Okay.
18 round down is 18.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Get out the double squiggle. Get out the.
What was this again? 1, right?
Yes.
And this was 6.
Do we have notes on the squiggly bits?
Yeah, I figured it out when we were doing the other thing the other day. We need algebra.
Yep. I want to say it was like 8th grade or something like that. Seventh or 8th. There it is.
All right.
Okay, so hold on. Stop for a second.
The nearest whole. I think it's 10.
So wait, wouldn't that be 20?
We'll find out, won't we? What is it again?
It's like 6, isn't it?
Yeah. So would it be 20 if we round it to the...
Yeah.
Is it to the nearest?
The nearest 10?
The nearest 10th?
The nearest 10.
Or...
I think it is the nearest 10.
Yeah, I think it's the nearest 10. I don't know what 3 lines is, though.
Probably nearest 100. That's 10. Here we go.
10 times 11.
It's 110. Then if we round that to the nearest 100 is 100
That'd be 100
divided by 20.
is 5.
Five.
Okay.
Here we go. Nearest 100 again?
Yep. So 11 times 10 is 110.
Wait, where are you getting 11?
Sorry.
10
Times 10 is
times
100.
10 is 100.
Minus 20 is 80. Minus 3,
77.
77. Nearest 100 is going to be 100. Divided by 5 is 20.
Yep. We got it.
Ooh.
This makes a speakeasy version of this room tempting, except for the lack of key card to log out in. Yeah, hallway, I think. But the key card is important, Mecca. Yeah, security.
Mm-hmm. Puts too much importance on the key card. It's super important.
Why wouldn't we want to do math problems with nebulous rules every single time? Come on! I don't love any of these.
That's probably the best one.
But what's our reward?
Set your dice to 2.
We have the
We have the buff.
yeah.
3 aquariums.
Sure. Remember that day we had like 6 aquariums?
Oh yeah. All right.
Remember that time we got those aquariums? It was awesome.
All right. So right here.
We could patio.
I think I'm just gonna pop the pantry right now.
I understand. I understand the desire to pop the pantry.
No, I'm going to.
Okay.
Because we already talked about the patio only being on the far right or the top left.
Okay.
Aquarium's all the way down, baby. All right. Okay. Got the pantry.
You got the pantry.
Going over here and trying to get the patio right away.
From the top, right?
No, because we've got it from the side multiple times. We've got it from this side. I'll even prove it to you.
You don't have to prove it to me.
Like right here. Take a look.
I just want to make sure I
Our
know.
first run, the patio we got right there.
Okay.
Going from
I just want to make sure I have the noggin to make sure that. Okay. So if we go at it from that way, the doors make sense. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
The only one I'm concerned about is the office, but I think we can get it.
We've had the office in the corner before.
We have. Oh. Back to the game, man. Where's the game? There it is. All right. Here we go. Patio. 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 Patio.
Hello, patio. Those aren't patios.
No, they're not.
Patio.
Have to go over patio, right?
Yes. Oh, well, now this is just fun, isn't it?
I think I have to pop this.
Yeah.
I think I have to pop this.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. We have a conference room right next door.
We do. I'm not gonna roll this yet. Okay. Commissary's good here. Shovel requirements are there. You son of a bitch.
No shuffle. Jeez.
Damn yous!
On dig spot day.
No shovel on dig spot day denied. Fuck you too, man. I already got a break room.
You want to play more parlor games?
I'm tempted to go hallway here.
We do also have a king room now. Good point.
We do have a king room now. That is a very good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, I'm going parlor or closet here.
Okay.
Meh. Was hoping for a shovel.
We all were, Raj. We all were.
Not spreading gold yet. Okay. Yeah, corridor is good here.
Yeah. It's a good place for a cloister, and there's a chance of a shovel. I ain't seeing no shovel though. Yeah, I don't know if there's items in here.
No, there'd be on this thing here.
Yeah, but I don't think like big, leany items.
I don't know. We've been surprised before.
True.
Right. So off we go this way.
Kitchen.
Yeah. We'll get some re-rolls. I won't buy that yet.
Some nanners.
Yar. There we go. What was that thing on the back of the statue? A note we read a long time ago. It was about the,
How they want to put another statue in the...
yeah, because it was like, it was more akin to,
Yeah, den.
more akin to, like, gardening statue. Like, somebody, like the patron saint of gardening.
Yep. Fucking master bedroom.
Well, I don't want to pop the breakfast nook here.
No, you don't want to pop the breakfast nook here. I'm just grumping at the master bedroom for a moment.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Grr. Bitches. I know you just like the parlor games. I know you do.
Well, I didn't want to pop the thing there, okay?
It's okay. You can admit that you like the parlor games.
The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The gems are on the blue box. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement.
Okay.
The gems are not in a box with a true statement.
Wait, what does the black one say again?
The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The gems
Those
are
two-
not in a box with a true statement.
Those two have to be equal. Either both true or both false.
Correct. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement.
Well, that can't be true. So that's false. But where are the gems? What does the other one say?
If this is false,
They can't all three be true and the other two match. Those two are true. The white one's false. They're in the white one.
bye bye.
Ba-bing! Logic, boys, logic. Doesn't hurt anything. An apple, see? You know how much we wanted apples. How about them apples?
How about dem apples? Is the mechanarium a at time of drafting, or can it be increased post?
I don't know the answer to that. I would assume the first,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know for sure.
I would think time of draft too, yeah.
Same as the rest. Yep.
So we have to go drafting studio here.
Yep.
Got nothing, man.
Yep. Fuck all.
I guess gonna pull up the chapel here.
Yeah, it's not a bad chapel place.
It's kind of bad because we need to get one that goes north and then east.
Well, we'll get that. I have faith that we'll get that, Raj.
Okay.
I have
But if
faith.
we're gonna go for the potential chests, we gotta go chapel.
Oh man, with the no shovel on dig spot day,
Right? How did the commissary not have that? You know what I mean?
it's a dickhead.
Fucking
We know
assholes.
we need a courtyard carry here.
Yeah, let's see what we go in right here. We need a workshop here. That's actually not bad. Could even be a shovel. You know how much we
Could
want one of
even
those?
be a shovel.
It's a
Oh,
battery.
it's a battery. We don't have a lever, do we?
Nope.
So many dig spots.
You feel like a rabbit's foot would help with items?
Idea?
I need one going north. You fucking prick.
Use a redraw.
I guess we don't need it.
Because we can go foundation. Go this way, where the fingers are pointing.
I have to redraw here. Well, I don't have to. I can break room it.
You can break room it, then go back down the cloister or whatever.
Yeah.
Security. We just know you like math, Raj.
It's come up a lot. I noticed.
We have to. We have to at some point.
18 divided by 10 is like 2-ish, rounded to the nearest thing, so 2. 18 rounded to the nearest 10 is 20.
Yep.
Here
Here we go. This is nearest 100.
10 times 10 is 100. Minus
We had this one before.
3 minus 20 to the nearest 100 is 100. Divided by 5 is 20.
Yep.
All
Oh,
right.
here we go.
110, 19. So 30 minus 4.
This doesn't matter what order we do these in, does it?
Yep, minus 4. So what did I say? 20 minus 4.
30.
30 minus 4 is 26. 21. 19. 16. 15. To the nearest 10, it's right in the fucking middle.
20.
20.
Right. Generally, you round up. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
If not, it's 10.
Yep. Yep. 15 normally. It was 14.9. We round down. Hey, Lost Sniper.
Fuck you, dude. I need the thing that goes that way, but I don't want to put the Nook here. I have to redraw.
Yeah, you do.
Look at observatory, actually.
Okay. Let's observe.
All right. Good. Good.
The butt flask.
So we have. Hear me out. We technically have 4, 5, 6. 57 rerolls. However, if we start burninating the countryside, all right, we are going to have less stars on any potential day after.
Yes.
But we can do a swap in the laundry room if we power it.
That's true. We can do a swap in the laundry room if we power it.
Mm-hmm.
Really good point. I forgot about that.
And we have the aquarium power, which is actually not terrible.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Did you grab me a beer? Actually,
Yes.
that would be wonderful. I won't even pop a room until you come back with a beer.
You know what?
I want a bunch of random giant chess pieces
You
to
know
put
what?
around my house like this game.
They do kind of look cool.
I know. I wouldn't mind that either.
Like, if we had room for it.
Yeah, I mean, if we had the space. I think the space requirements are the thing.
Yeah.
The Inkwell and the North Star. I guess that makes sense, though, right? So you have the 50 plus the 1. And the 50 plus the 2. There'd probably be a lot that we get the Inkwell with. And if we only have to burn a couple of stars, right? We'll gain them back pretty quick. And we have other methods of getting more stars, too. Yeah. You know what? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. All right. Anything else at the observatory today?
I'm the best.
You are the best. Thank you. It's much appreciated.
You're welcome.
All right. Observatory, I need something that goes straight across.
Okay.
Has to go straight across.
Okay, straight across.
It'd be ideal if it goes straight and left.
That's a big honkin' no.
That's a redraw.
How about the electric eel aquarium?
We could do that. Shock me like an electric eel.
Ooh, girl. I totally just lost a day somewhere. I was like, well, Playcast is streaming on a Thursday, and it's only Wednesday. Sorry, I hate when that happens. Oh, we still don't have a goddamn shovel. We need a quarry yard at some point.
I will say that we do have a workshop. And we do have the ability to make Mega Smash. So I'm going to go do that right now.
Oh, yeah. Let's try to get a greenhouse.
Let's go make a little Mega Smash. Walk through this pew as Jesus takes my money. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Power Hammer assemble.
Mecha Slash. Danger, danger. High voltage. That's one of those, if I won insert life-changing amount of money, I wouldn't tell anybody, but there would be signs. I gotta say, I'm having such a fucking great time at my job right now. I can
Such
say
a
I'd
great
say that.
thing, too.
I'm so happy. I said that to Raj last time. I was like, Raj, I'm so happy. Like, it was a missing piece. I'd say boiler room just for the positioning, right? Or a secret passage to shop. Wait, do we have our thing? We have our thing, right? Still?
We do. Secret Passage to Shop is not the play here. This is our only path in.
Oh,
to
okay.
the corner.
So boiler room then?
Yeah.
Yeah, boiler room. We'd be boiling.
Now, here's the thing.
What's the thing?
We have to go back up through Foundation. We're blocked off to go to that corner. We have to go up that way.
Yeah, okay.
So we can't burn re-rolls in case off the parlor I have to have a north,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless we get something that can go through the antechamber.
Secret passage into a corner and 4 screen rooms. Ooh. I love that idea.
I would love to roll that. But that's RNG.
That is part of the RNG.
I would love that.
If we got the coat check with the foot, then we're
boned.
fucked.
That's the end of the run.
Boned, as some would say.
So I think we're going
Boiler room.
boiler room. Yep.
For boiling goodness.
Which is interesting that it's not powered from that. Interesting.
Is this a good passageway place?
Well, the weight room has a lever,
It does.
but I don't think it's going to help us because we need a way through the antechamber, not just in.
We need the secret garden.
We would need the secret garden. Passageway is the play here, I think. But
Yeah.
remember that we still need gems for the corner rooms.
I do. We don't have enough green rooms for gems. We need a fucking shovel.
Right. Actually, kind of what I wanted to see here.
Pool?
Pool is good. We have Spashy.
Yeah, we could replenish our gems maybe.
Now I'm going up to the top right corner now. We want the breakfast nook there.
Is that what we're looking at? We're looking at the nook.
Which direction do we want to come at it from? Just the one, right? I think
Under. Under. For the nook, I think. Because I think if you come at it from under, it'll bend off to the left.
In today's episode, Herbie helps solve some puzzles. Raj walks a lot, and I'm sitting here watching it all unfold.
Yeah, pretty much.
True. Well, we definitely go in pool here. That's for,
Yeah.
you know, that's for certain. Can the patio be on the west wing?
I think it's a perimeter.
Yeah,
So it
I think
can
it's
be
the
on
perimeter.
either.
Yes, we've had it on either.
Why does that skimmer have to look like a shovel? There's a gem.
Couple of re-rolls too.
Love
Nice. So this one was hypothesized that we can come at the green room from the south, right?
Are we doing? We're not doing it here, though, are we? We're doing the Nook here.
I am almost at the point where I'm willing to like burn the fucking stars to do this.
Okay. Well,
But-
we also realize that we can power a laundry room and hopefully.
We're doing it here if it shows up here. I mean, yeah. Okay. That's actually perfect. That's great.
Extra reroll.
So we want one that goes north here.
Yep.
All right.
A secret passage would be awesome.
Secret passage would be amazing.
Wow, this is determined to fuck us.
Well, that's good to know that like breakfast nook is absolutely a possibility from this configuration.
Yep.
We're gonna redraw though. That is great. That
Yep.
is. Actually, I'm gonna do this because we have another method to get back over to
We
some other
might get a
places.
shovel.
We could even get a shovel. You know how much we wanted one of those.
We do want a shovel. Real bad.
All right, here we go. And we got a magnifying glass.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Ah, well. I want to examine my shoes and my purse.
So I have them.
Okay. Alrighty.
Drum roll, please.
Here we go. So, question being, if I pull the breakfast nook, are we taking it here?
Let's look
This-
at the configuration.
This has been the corner that we've tried the patio that has failed us every single time.
Raj, let's look at the patio and make sure that we can make sure it fits on the other side, and then I'm fine with it. Or how we need to get into it, I guess.
All right, so R directory R.
So we have to come at it from.
Look at this is telling. This is like the exact configuration for this space.
I know, it is.
The only way that we can come at it from the other side, by the way, is from the south.
That's not gonna work.
I think this has to be patio.
I was gifted
Has
these
to be
pickles.
patio.
True, Soldat. Let's go. Let's go.
Might not be a drum roll, but I do have this. Wapnet keepa wapnoggin cat jam wapnet keepa wapnoggin cat jam wapnet keepa wapnoggin cat jam wapnet keepo. Wapnoggin cat jam wapnet keepa wapnoggin cat jam wapnet keepa wapnoggin cat jam wapnet keepa wapnoggin cat jam wapnet keepo W.
Thanks, Soldat. All right, patio time.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
All right, now it's really fucking with us with that conservatory.
The nook is the same configuration.
No,
now.
I was just gonna say that. I don't think we can get the nook over there, unless we go at it from the side.
They were boned.
Are we boned?
A few moments later.
Raj, part of the patio that is open has to point left or right, doesn't it? We've rolled the patio multiple times. like in the
I
configuration.
think it does.
Like I know we can nook here.
Yeah, but the patio, like you said, has the same configuration of doors.
I don't think how we go at it matters. I think the game compensates. I think it does from time to time too.
Yeah, but when and how? What are the rules?
It's like the math, dude.
What are the rules?
There's another configuration. It just doesn't show. Okay, so hear me out. I think we take the Nook here,
Okay.
and I'll tell you why. We take the Nook because then we don't spend all of our rerolls and all this shit on the one go or two goes. We only spend it on the one.
Okay.
I think we take the Nook.
Okay.
Noggin, bro? Bro, that's my noggin, bro.
And our rooms to open.
The garden. We could go back to like the pool and try to pop like a locksmith or a music room.
What would help that? What's that? I'm thinking more of greenhouse. Can we pop a greenhouse from the north? I think so, right?
I have no idea. Greenhouse is a dead end, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm just like, go down to the drawing room,
Yeah.
go here.
Try it. We all miss the Brain Power song, Cheyenne.
Brain power. But we all got, like, DMC8 every time we played it.
I
And
know.
muted. You can absolutely draw the patio from the fucking north. This game hates us. It fucking
It really
hates us,
does. It's
dude.
like, oh, you want a patio? Here you go, motherfuckers.
Jesus Christ, dude. That is. How many times has this happened? Like, for real. This has happened so many times.
Seriously.
It's like, we're going to put the. Ooh, where's the patio going to go? Oh, patio's going to go on rank 5 every fucking time. Like, it's going on rank 5. It's not going in the corner.
Fuck. Courtyard.
I'm just going to pick it here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, courtyard. Could get a shovel.
It's dig spot day.
Greenhouse does have to be on the edge, though.
Oh, well, redraw them.
We have a free redraw, so we can do that.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Let's get that thing.
Solaria is not a rare room. We shouldn't do that, actually.
Is the patio not a rare room?
Oh, we'll check right now. Or we can, actually. Dining room is actually pretty good here.
That's fine. I'm fine with the dining room.
Yeah. So, yeah, the opening has to point to the sides.
Yeah.
What about the mean?
I don't, none of us know what it means. Let's just pick a room.
We're going to pick dining room. All right?
I'm
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
becoming frustrated with this bullshit.
I'm literally ready to just burn the fucking stars. Let's burn it until we fucking roll it.
Yeah, let's burn that old man.
We're having dinner, man. I don't even care if I don't have a showroom, man. We're doing this shit.
We're eating this steak.
And remember that we do have to go all the way back to up foundation. We are blocked off.
Ain't that some shit?
Now I'll do the courtyard.
Courtyard carry.
Show me the shovel, baby.
It's our favorite room.
It's a metal detector.
Well, it was our favorite room.
You.
Why are they trying to not give us a shovel?
On dig day. On dig day of all.
On
Rex
Dig
Manning Day. Not on Rex Manning Day.
Say no more, no more.
Oh, Rexy, you're so sexy. Useless. Useless motherfucker, I tell you. Fuck it. Quest it. Bam. Give me the steps. Give me the gem. Alright. Then we go back over here. And pop our last room or two over here. 8 keys, 5 gems. We do need a gem for the patio.
That we are inevitably going to get.
It's gonna fucking happen, I'm telling you. Locker room. The lab.
The lab gives us another.
It gives us another room, but it blocks us off if we get to the antechamber. Which I guess we don't need. We could just like roll the dice. It's one room.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fine. Whatever.
It's not a huge requirement. We can just dark room it.
Yeah. Don't pick a gem room.
I'll just pick a random one. Go.
Don't pick a gem room.
Oh, that's actually okay.
Because if we accidentally got the patio, I would just cry.
I think it has to be on the edge.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, the patio rolls there. I'll be like,
Right in the middle.
You motherfucker.
Seriously.
All right, so now we have to go all the way back through. That wasn't a terrible room, to be honest. Like having a little bit of extra resource.
Storeroom, yeah.
Not terrible. Not terrible. All right. God, I'm so fucking nervous. Why? Why am I nervous?
Because you're ready to burn all of our stars. That's why.
Dude, if we literally like burn all the stars and don't get it, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna have a good cry. You know, like I'm gonna. It's gonna.
Secret garden. We don't have the key.
We don't have the key
for the secret garden. That's the only thing.
I mean, we could go back down through and pop those rooms. Secret garden key would be. Break room would be a possibility.
The elevator's at the top, though.
The elevator's not at the top. The elevator's at the bottom.
Okay. Well, then we have to go walk through anyway. So we might as well pop some rooms down there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to walk through. Like we're also blocked off. We can't go in there anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
No, we're all saying the same thing.
We're all agreeing.
No, we are saying the same thing, Harvey.
What we need to do is draft a fucking shovel.
Can we draft a shovel? That'd be great. I would love a shovel
Somebody
today.
please give us a shovel on dig day.
I still think the cloister is the secret garden to open things. Yeah, we just don't have the key. Have to have the key. Are you the key master? Are you the gatekeeper?
It's a special key.
It's a very special key. All right, workshop. Can't believe we didn't get a shovel on dig day.
I know, right? There's nothing but dig spots.
All right, cloister to the right.
Is there a green room? Or boudoir for the rolls?
Boudoir for the rolls. We have security to go the other way. So we don't burn. We'll try to burn as few stars as possible, at least, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Is it pence?
It's Uno Pence. Hear me out. Let's grab our rabbit's foot. I think we need it today.
No,
I think today.
I'm down. Let's get the rabbit's foot.
I think the rabbit's foot is time.
Do we have a workshop on the way out so we can?
We do.
Okay.
Well,
just
not on the
see
way
if
out, but it's right there, so we
Okay.
can.
We can see.
I would
if
like
it-
to retrieve the item, please. Thank you. All right, we're not even going to check anything else.
Maybe the lucky rabbit's foot will help us roll a patio.
I'm. You know what? I'm. At this point, I am down.
Take any luck we can get.
All right, rabbit's foot. No, 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 no. Coin purse. The lucky purse.
Oh, we gotta do this. It's Louis Vuitton.
Achievement? Trophy? It is!
Dude, look at that. The Trophy of Invention.
Now, what does this do? Doubles all the gold you find.
Whoa. That's pretty neat.
Okay.
Super cute.
We have a super cute purse right now. Like, super cute.
So cute.
How did I get over there? All right, so it's corridor, entrance, break room, hallway, security, up. All right. No.
Can you just go straight down?
Yeah. Which is what we have to do, I think. Talismanic rabbits, but I have no idea if that's a thing, but it makes sense to me. Sure. Did I not grab that the first time through?
I know. I was like, did we? I was like doubting myself. I was like, did we make the locker room? I didn't think we did. I mean,
I'm gonna just West Wing Hall this right now.
Yeah.
And then just pull another room. There's nothing like that we need, really.
a shovel.
A shovel would be fantastic. Let's go to the spare room. Maybe it's in there.
Yeah. Dig spots.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Where's my shovel at?
Oh no. Oh, fuck off. We don't have the telescope today, do we?
You don't have the telescope, but you piece of shit. That's the second patio we've rolled.
It is
second.
It is trolling us.
It's literally trolling at this point. I am thinking.
Planetarium.
No, we have nothing to. We have nothing to dig. We have nothing to. There's an apple in there. That's it. We don't have a telescope to further it.
Are we spending?
I'm thinking the attic here.
Okay.
I'm thinking the
Okay.
attic.
Well, as long as we have enough gems for everything else.
I'm thinking we spend 3 gems. We got 4 left. Right? Attic
Mecca,
probably
we
has some
enjoy
gems.
digging. Okay, we enjoy digging. Raj and Hermie yearn for the.
And there could be a shovel.
Raj and Hermie yearn for the dig spots. Okay. We can't just leave them on the ground.
And there's a shovel in there. See, I mean, this is the play. 100%.
And a compass right there.
And the
A compass
compass.
is going to help us, actually. Oh, 1, 2.
And gems.
3.
And a smashy. And re-rolls.
And double our gold.
Double our gold. More gems. More keys. I think if we remember correctly, that stuff in the chest counts. Wait,
The chest counts as 1 item, I think.
I'm beeping.
Yeah, you are.
No.
It's his key under my hand.
All right, cool. Chest itself is the
Yeah.
item. All right, so we're sitting at 13 keys, 6 gems, 45 gold, 8 rolls of the dice, plus the rook,
And a lucky purse.
and a shovel, so we can dig some shit.
Even if it's nothing, we can dig our dig spots. Don't take that away from us, Mecca. We yearn for the dig spots. Raj and Hermie yearn for the dig spots.
I really
See?
dig this room.
Dig. Nothing. Dig. Coins.
Coins, baby.
Double.
Oh,
Coins. Double.
money, money, money.
Turnip. Turnip for what?
Hey, I think there was a dig spot in the old workshop over here, if I'm not mistaken.
And we got a trophy.
I thought there was a dig spot. Yep.
Yep. You're right.
See? Had a key in it. I had a key.
Then we have 14 keys.
All right. So right now we have foundation to the left, parlor to the left. Parlor to the left has to go north. But I'm thinking what we want to do is do foundation because we have the compass now.
Yes.
And the compass is
The north thing.
north more frequently, so we could probably get it from that room easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Foundation, all we ever wanted.
All right, I'm here. We're there. We are 3 out of 4. We have the rolls today. We have 51 stars. I will burn our whole fucking constellations to get this goddamn thing today. We've rolled it twice already. We know it's a possibility. We're burning the fucking stars, all right?
Burninating.
We are going to do this until that thing rolls a patio.
Right after break.
Right after break, it's actually right. Let me walk out.
Accurately.
Very accurate. Hold on. I want to dig the church up real quick. Hold on. Let's see what Jesus has for us.
A turnip.
He has us some vegetables. He has some fresh produce.
As you should. All hail agriculture.
Oh my God. So, Harvey works for the Department of Ag. Department of Ag is responsible for food and health safety.
Yes.
And so we have the Department of Agriculture shows up like once a year, I think, actually.
Once a year sounds right.
To like do food and health safety.
Not my department. Like we have several different bureaus.
The fact that we don't have a conflict of interest has been noted. Okay.
That's all.
All right. So
It weighs on my mind sometimes.
But it's so funny because I walked in. Herbie came to visit me at work one day, or she was just in the store picking stuff up.
I was in the store and I came to say hi.
Right, she came to say hi. And I was like, went to my boss. I was like, hey, the Department of Ag is here. And he's like, oh, Jesus Christ, what?
Yeah, his boss was like, you gotta give me a heads up. I'm like, I have no idea who does that. I even gave you a branded notepad to leave him notes on.
Yeah, but I didn't bring that because I'd be like, where'd you get that? Is that a conflict of interest? You know, like.
Yeah, then it raises
There's
question.
99% of employees and bosses that wouldn't care, but there's one person I think that would, and I just don't want to deal with that.
And I know exactly what you're talking about.
You absolutely do. All right, we're going to take a quick little break. We will be right back. We're getting this fucking patio, dude.
We're rolling the patio. Let's go.
We are rolling this patio if we have to burn the sky to the ground.
In front of our planetarium.
Burn the whole planetarium. It's going to be gone. And we're back.
We are back.
Nerd. Nerd. Well done, chat. Well done.
Indeed.
Here we go. All right. Resume day 57. It is time. It is time. We got the lucky rabbit's foot out of the coat check. It can't not happen.
We have the lucky purse, and we got a trophy.
We did get a trophy.
I'm shocked we haven't had our break room trophy yet.
We got to be getting close to that.
I know.
But we've learned all the math things now. So we got that. Did Eldo throw us for a what's the word? Non-order of operation.
Yeah. Math, rules of the nebulous. Is it... We dug up trash.
I probably don't want to dig right now. That might
Yeah.
not have been great, actually.
Yeah, good point. We don't want to increase our draft pool.
All right. So, this room right here, whatever the room that has like the more green rooms or probability would be wonderful.
As long as it's not a dead end.
But then we have the parlor above.
Okay.
And we have a lot of rerolls.
Okay.
Discovery of less common floor plans while drafting in the library. We get our book.
We can get our book. That'll be what's in the library.
That's the greenhouse? You're right, it is the greenhouse. Oh, now we get a coupon book, huh?
Now we get a coupon book.
All right, what we got? The Curse of Blackbridge. Simon P. Jones. January 2nd, by the way.
Good to know.
The legend of Blackbridge is one that is well known to the people of the Grand Realm, for the versions of this tale have been passed down from the generation to generation. With each new telling, the story has changed, becoming over the years more colorful, more verbose, and as one might expect, increasingly horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
However, with so many renditions and unique personal touches, the task of confining and binding this tale to a text seems an ambitious and impossible challenge. Over the course of my research, I have heard dozens of variations of the legend, and while the details would often change, I was surprised of how much the story's heart remained the same. Yet the more I listened, the clearer it became that there could never be a definitive version of this tale capable of capturing all the wonder of the myth of Blackbridge. In the end, I chose to write down what I felt the most authentic, the story my grandmother told me as a boy long ago. Part 1, The Berry Picker from Oris.
Ah, berry picker.
Many years ago, before peace had become a familiar word, there lived a group of rogues so wayward that the locals deemed it inappropriate to call their number the Unholy Hounds. They were feral outlaws composed of society's worst at a time, and society was at its worst. And for each crime that fearful travelers credited to the group, a dozen more lay unclaimed, each worse than the last. For the gentry, however, who often value their coffers more than their companions, no crime could measure more wicked than the group's primary enterprise, high road robbery.
Reading simulator.
One such member of the so-called band of rogues was a boy of 13 years, Jesper, who had not been lucky in life, having lost 2 brothers to war and parents to famine. In the years of hunger that followed, Jesper lived in the gutter behind the churchyard, relying on the nourishment of scurrying bugs and weeds harvested from the cracks of the alleyway to sustain his pitiful existence. Slimy yet satisfying. It is not surprising that a child aiming to escape such hardships would take an easy road out, an easy and well-traveled road paved with temptations leading out of the city into the the gentry lands.
Thanks, Soldat.
Thank you, Jesus. All right. where loose purse strings entwine in the strands of salvation and glisten equally with the hope of opportunity. It was this road that eventually led Jesper to the end of his youth, a hidden cave at the bottom of Black Bridge Canyon. It was here that he met his surrogate family and saviors, the notorious gang of godless outlaws known as the Unholy Hounds. Despite the hardened circumstances that had led him to this vocation of banditry, Jesper was surprisingly tender-hearted and was often teased by the group for being too kind for such a ignoble life. For this reason, Jesper was assigned to the innocent role of berry picker. It was not just innocence that set berry picking apart from the gang's more wicked undertakings, for it was the only duty performed without the safety of night's concealment. Jesper, no stranger to solitude, did not protest that he alone worked while the others slept soundly, tucked away in the cave at the bottom of Black Bridge Canyon. On one such occasion, Jesper decided to get an early start. He left the cave, berry basket in hand, and set out into the woods before the morning sun had even brushed against the tallest treetops. It was colder in the mornings, but the headway dawn afforded meant Jesper could reach the furthest most berry patches without worrying of being chastised for tarrying upon his return. It took over 3 hours on foot to reach his destination. Along the way, Jesper had passed by many a familiar bush, all priorly pillaged and so bereft of berries that one would have dedicate several moments to earnest examination before finding a single one. Jesper was patient, but even patience has its limits. He was confident that even accounting for time lost to this long stretch of travel, his efforts would be well worth the pains. Surveying the patches in the new grove surprised even Jesper. The red dots suspended amongst the leaves seemed as numerous as stars in the skies. Upon seeing such a bounteous sight, he clutched his berry basket tightly and nearly toppled over out of joy. Once he had regained his senses, Jesper quickly made a decision. He would not reveal the location of this newfound treasure. Instead, he would earn the respect of his confederates. Oh my God, that's a word.
Hey.
Who, upon seeking his yield, might attribute his success to hard work. Smiling at his plan, Jesper set out to fill his basket and was making steady strides on his task when the sound of thundering hoofs interrupted him. A carriage is approaching. The thought of it made Jesper freeze. Had he been so enchanted by his discovery that he had neglected to observe his surroundings? How could a roadway be so close? He ducked down and crept towards the impending sound, hiding behind one of the larger bushes nearby. It was only a moment before the sound source revealed itself. Within 50 paces of Jesper hid, an elegant carriage with gold trim came soaring around the corner of trees, led by two beautiful white horses, and conveyed with a stern-looking driver seated atop the vehicle, flaunting the most sophisticated regalia Jesper had ever seen. It was not just any carriage, it was a royal carriage. Even without ever having witnessed such a sight before, Jesper was certain. The sight had so transfixed Jesper that he stood awestruck, unable to tear away as the carriage approached. The little concealment the bush provided was soon proven unequal to the driver's lofty perch, and upon spotting the boy, he pulled the reins with such an effect that the noble steeds slid to a sudden halt with precise control. "You, boy, get out from behind that bush," he shouted with a rigidity that betrayed a modest amount of fear. "You startled me half to death, coming round the bend on my own drive and me seeing such an unfamiliar face in a place where there ought to be any face." Jesper quickly contemplated running. The man was much older, and his dress was suitable for courtly behavior, not dashing, though, through the bramble and mud. "I was picking berries." Jesper raised the half-filled basket to allow the driver to see the proof of his words. The demeanor of the man suddenly changed. It was a change that Jesper was familiar with. He had many times seen the same stern expressions on the most fiendish bandits melt away when presented with a berry basket. Any suspicions
Everybody loves a berry basket.
I know, right? Any suspicions that the driver might have had instantly evaporated, for even the notion of a member of the Unholy Hounds picking berries seemed farcical. The softened expression even made allowances for a smile. "Berries, eh? Say you couldn't have picked a better spot for them, could you? I used to pick berries here as a boy. Jesper took the cue and finally stepped forward out of behind the bush, proudly brandishing his basket. I know. What luck I have found them. I've only just begun picking, and look how many I have. It would have taken me fourfold the time back at home to procure this number. The driver bent down a little bit closer. And where's your homeboy? It must be quite far. Jesper replied with a scripted response. A little south of Tanner Fork, just past the burnt woods. My God, that is far. You couldn't have come all that way only this morning. It was true Tanner Fork was in the exact opposite direction that Jesper had traveled, and while that response would seem perfectly reasonable to in location closer to Blackbridge Canyon, he could see why it might seem less believable here. Sir, I've traveled much farther for much less profit. I dare say there's no distance yet made by man that would not be worth undertaking for a prize such as these. Surely you have tasted them for yourself. Jesper felt happier with his response, and it seemed to amplify the man's smile. In my youth, often, but perhaps I took it for granted because I never had to travel very far. And even then, my father would always drive us here in our carriage, so I was ashamed I never had to walk such a stretch to earn an equal reward. It was Jesper's time to smile. Then let my efforts reward us both today. He raised the basket even higher. A taste of memory of your youth, sir. The driver chuckled and removed one glove, bending over the seat to reach down to the basket. At the moment his fingers touched the first berry, the dagger in turn met his throat, cutting through a superficial layer of his skin and drawing blood. Jesper caught the man's startled eyes. And for that taste, I will have your purse, sir, in memory of my youth. The driver's arm had gone stiff, his chin raised and trembling, more frightened than he had ever been before. Whether unable or incapable of speaking, he did not respond to the boy. Perhaps he did not think his jaw could afford to be engaged at this particular time. Jesper let the basket drop, freeing his other hand to probe the man's pockets. Do not mistake me, sir. I will not kill you if you give me no cause, though I will admit the thought of taking your carriage and leaving you the indignity of walking appeals to me. Unable to find the purse in the man's coat, Jesper pivoted to search the seat under him. Have you no purse upon your person? The driver slowly raised his hand cautiously. Purse pointing towards the carriage door behind him. Jesper lowered the knife's edge a small degree to allow the man to speak, which he did turn softly. There's a lockbox in the carriage.
That's in italics.
Well, come down, and I grant me the courtesy of sparing your life and binding your hands. A concession, I assure you, of my tender heart, for it would be much easier to slit your throat. The man started to comply, slowly lowering himself from the driver's seat of the carriage. Once down, Jesper guided him away from the carriage to a nearby tree where he instructed him to get on his knees and put his hands behind his back.
Hey.
Excusing his inexperience, the man indulged Jesper while he figured out how to adequately bind him. The smile and kindness Jesper had seen on the man's face, now nothing more than a distant memory, in their place cold dark eyes displaying no emotion. I wonder, should I grant you the same clemency you are showing me? Jesper stopped, surprised by the question, but ignored it, secured the final bindings, and with hastily returned to the carriage. With one hand on the door's handle, he turned back to the man. If there is no lockbox, there will be no clemency. Inside the carriage was surprisingly dusty and unswept, a stark contrast to the elegant and polished gold facade of the exterior. It had apparently been many years since a passenger had enjoyed the passage in the vehicle. But all this confirmed what Jesper had suspected. The driver of this carriage was not a liveried servant to the employ of some greater master. Any curiosity that this observation might have further produced was quickly abandoned upon seeing what was rested under the carriage back seat, a large wooden lockbox. Despite its hefty appearance, the box was surprisingly easy to handle. Within a few minutes, Jesper had dislodged it from its hold and carried it out into the sunlight. Inspecting the box carefully, two observations were made. Totemic symbols found carved on all four sides of the box hinted that the box was very old and likely not created by Orindian hands. It reminded him of artifacts from the old world and was presumably crafted in one of the ancient realms. Secondly, the box was secured by a rusty yet robust padlock, and it would not open easily without a key.
He needs a sledgehammer.
He does. Jesper looked over to see the driver quietly observing from his indentured position. Do you perhaps have a key that you can provide me to open this box? Without emotion, the driver replied, "There is no key to that box." Jesper stood up. Easy enough then. He headed over to the nearby rock of sizable dimensions and lifted the stone up, carrying back to the box. If there was ever a time when that lock had been resisted to brute force, it wasn't recent. With one hit, the stone had completely shattered the rusted lock. He bent back down and opened the lid. Inside there was an effigy, a crude figure chiseled from stone. Without too much deliberation, Jesper bent down and picked it up, somewhat surprised at how heavy it seemed and how light the box had felt. Having expected to find something more akin to gold or gems, he looked questioningly to the man, hoping to find an explanation. The driver smiled and once again returned. "You are cursed, boy, for deadly is the stone. You opened that which should have never been opened, and you are cursed."
If you want me to take over at any point,
Go ahead.
all right, I have to wait till that shows up. That page shows up here.
Yep.
Jesper carried the effigy over to the man and shoved it in front of his face. "What is it?" "That's one." Feeling his disappointment rising to anger now, Jesper tightened his grip on the effigy. "One what, you mumbling agentor?" Erasion. "And in God's name, why have you no purse upon your person?" The man did not seem intimidated. "One pace." He paused for effect. 12 more and you will be dead." He had only a second to flinch before the effigy struck him in the head and put an end to his cryptic ramblings. If there was ever a time when the old man had been resistant to brute force, it wasn't recent. Jesper looked down at the sculpted stone figure, now splattered red. Was it cursed? Was he cursed? He had of course heard stories of curses and had never doubted their validity in the past, but now that he was standing face to face with the possibility of being cursed, his mind pleaded with him to be skeptical. And if he was cursed, what difference would the knowledge make? A dozen more paces would not be enough to find another living soul, to say nothing of the chances of procuring a remedy. If he did not move from where he now stood, he could live maybe another 3 or 4 days, maybe more given that the abundance of nearby berries. A plan that, if we ignore its obvious faults, might provide additional opportunities for help to come along. But what good would that do? To be discovered here. I have to wait for the page to show up on my screen. Beside a body, stolen goods in hand, bloated from berries, and raving about a curse that could very well not be real. No, it would most certainly be better to face one's fate now, take a dozen paces, and see if life goes on. But Jesper found his legs unable to make that first step. His mind was unable to convince his limb to waste away 1/12 of his life in a single motion. Feeling the desperation sink in, he hopelessly looked about him for a solution. And if, by some stroke of luck, the gods had heard his plea, a miracle materialized before him, as if he had found himself suddenly at the end of a fairy tale. 2 white horses and a carriage of golden trim were beside him, the answer to his immediate prayers. He laughed at his fortune and calculated the short number of paces back to the road. 4. Perhaps only 3 if he jumped. He made a quick survey to see if there was anything he wished to grab before taking the plunge. There you go. Cheyenne has it all figured out. He thought about removing the driver's fancy coat, as that appeared to be of some value, but the additional risk of undertaking such a task too great to chance. And so, after a profound breath, he took his 2nd, 3rd, and 4th steps, though they were quite large. Seated now behind the horses, he reached for the reins and suddenly realized that he was still gripping the effigy. If the curse was real, then it would most certainly be better left here. If, on the other hand, the story was fictitious, there might be some appraisal that could be made of the figure. It was, after all, found within a lockbox, whose typical function oft secures objects of value. Having witnessed firsthand the horrors of destitution, Jesper found his mind equally reluctant to allow his hand let go. If it is cursed, I die. If not today, then tomorrow. And if I die, what care have I? And with that statement said aloud to the horses, seemingly, Jesper took up the reins with confidence.
Oh my God.
Part 2. Below the Black Bridge. Miller awoke to some light nudging from a familiar foot. Only one person would have the cheek to awaken her in such ill-mannered fashion. Shaking the sleep from her eyes, she glared up at him in the darkness, but did not say a word. He nudged her again teasingly, then stepped back into the dim. After taking a moment for her eyes to adjust to the darkness of the cave, Miller remembered. She was on third watch today. Quietly collecting her things and wits, Miller turned as she left, waving to her young friend who was more than likely already asleep. She crept through the cavern's main passage, careful not to wake the sleeping bandits around her. Like a hero in a book, she often mused. Quietly, she grabbed a bow from the haphazardly formed pile of weapons, shaking the accompanying quiver in the darkness to assess how many arrows it held. She then walked toward the sun-drenched mouth of the cavern, ready to start her shift. Her shift of what? We're really drawing out this patio draw, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Above her in one of the few trees found in the canyon, Miller could see that Ravia was already posted. She waved and Ravia waved back. Calling out to each other was strictly forbidden. Anything louder than a gesture in the canyon was forbidden. When Miller reached the tree, Ravia lowered a braided rope and pointed to the ground behind her. Miller turned following the finger and saw a pail of water resting beside a nearby log. She turned back to Ravia, nodded, and secured the pail to the rope. The pail went up first, and in turn Miller followed. Ravia reached across to grab the water. Miller leaned back to give her space. There was not much room for maneuvering in this tree post, a necessary concession for the concealment the outpost demanded. Ravia tilted the pail up to her mouth dramatically, illustrating how thirsty she had been. Miller laughed silently as water poured out, splashing onto Ravia's face. It was a bit too daring and noisy of a joke, and had the others been around, they would have certainly been scolded for the unwarranted... The unwarranted what?
Sound.
Sound. But Miller appreciated the efforts Ravia took to verbalize the silence of the morning. They had been on third watch together for over a month, and during that speechless time, their friendship had grown into something special. Affection was unsurprisingly scarce among the unholy hounds. She had felt camaraderie before, of course, but intimacy, never. From their elevated vantage, the girls could see both the concealed entrance of the cavern as well as a clear view of the bridge that spanned across the canyon. Black Bridge was the link between the Gentry lands and the northern mountains, and the overpass that connected Oris and Reddington. To the city-faring travelers of the realm, the bridge was an unavoidable crossing. In the day, the task was to ensure that travelers passed by without stopping. At night, the task was to ensure that they do. Like most of her band, Miller preferred the night. The biting glare of the sun might be tolerable to farmhands and bricklayers, but to a cavern-housed bandit, it was a source of constant annoyance. In the day, there was no shroud to conceal her expressions, nor to hide her thoughts. She felt exposed. Ravia touched her elbow and pointed up. Miller, striving to suppress a budding smile, subtly shook her head in response. There were many signs that the unholy hounds used in lieu of words, but the two of them had developed an extended vocabulary. Gestures quietly forged in the shared solitude of their month among the branches. She watched as Ravia shifted, placing her palms flat on the floorboards beneath them. Miller knew what she was trying to say, but shook her head a second time. It was often more fun to pretend not to understand. Ravia rolled her eyes and turned away, looking back to the canyon. Squinting through the leaves, the two girls held still, watching and listening. It was not long until Miller, too, heard the sounds of approach. Ravia held up two bent fingers, and a few moments later, two men emerged from the bridge's southern end. They were dressed in a familiar uniform, long gray coats with black facings, white waistcoats, and black tricorn hats. They belonged to the local patrol, the Black Guard. Although not an everyday occurrence, their pleasant presence at Black Bridge wasn't an unusual sight. It typically indicated an important traveler's impending passage across the bridge, information that the girls would promptly relay to their leaders as soon as the coast was clear. But this report, while exciting, was rarely acted upon. In Miller's 5 years in the Unholy Hounds, she had never... How long is this fucking book?
Long.
I know. Can we skim it and get a TLDR? She'd never once seen a carriage taken in open daylight when the Black Guard was nearby. Okay, so I'm struggling with, like, I feel like we should finish this, but I feel like it's taking fucking forever, and I'm like...
I know. Normally the books are like 6 pages.
I know! But isn't this like a Skyrim book?
Might be. All right, I'll just get the pictures.
Okay, there's some kind of attack. Oh no, somebody got shot.
That's it.
So the guy came back and everything fell down.
I don't know. We'll figure
Okay.
it out.
We can read the
That
rest
was a
of that
lot.
later.
That was a lot to read. All right, here we go.
And we're like, oh my god, it's still going.
We need a room that goes north now.
Yes. We have lots of rerolls. Let's go.
Shock me like an electric eel.
Well, that takes one of them out of the thing, doesn't it?
That does.
I know we were playing a game. I know, right? Long ass book.
All right, here we go, chat. Patio time.
Hello, patio. Moving on to dice.
We have 142 gold.
I know. Why? Just keep going. Keep going. I know we're all thinking the same thing, aren't we?
Is that possible?
We're getting the same thing over and over again. We're getting the same, like, 10 rooms over and over again. There's some rule that we're missing.
There's some sort of position requirement?
There's gotta be. It's like our 4th conservatory.
We're down to 21 stars. We have literally burned like 40 rolls, by the way.
I know. It's gotta. Okay. Can we... I don't want to do this.
Google this right now. I want to Google.
You want to Google? You don't want to go back through the clue book and see if we can find anything in the...
No. I want to know. Is there some sort of constraint on the patio that we don't know?
Pineapple.
Pineapple. I want to know. I could save 21 stars right now. I got a conservatory to roll. I will take a conservatory here. We've literally burned.
I'd take a powered laundry room here. Not that you've read. Have you looked? So that's another thing, is that I don't think there's, like, Is there like a walkthrough in this game? I mean, that's not a part of a puzzle.
Because that is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous because
The patio has certain constraints for drafting. It can only be placed on the east or west edges of the
Cannot
mansion and cannot be
be
rotated.
which means that we can't draw it here because that thing goes to the left.
You're right.
I said that. Thank you, Soldat. Draw the conservatory.
To be fair, outdoor facing, west or east wings. Rotate is an ability. That's true.
But yeah, so does that mean that it doesn't change its door position?
No. That's no, absolutely not, because we've drawn it in multiple positions. We have drawn it from the east, that it goes from the west to the north. We've drawn it from the north, that goes from the north to the west. We've drawn it to the corner, which went from the east to the north.
Outdoor facing west or east wings. I'm sticking with my theory. I think it goes that way, and that's the way it goes.
No, we've drawn it from the east to north.
I would like to see that.
It's in the clip from tonight's stream. From the patio from the stream community, entering from the east, exit will be north. Entering from the west, exit will be south. So east edge will only show up going north, south. So if on west edge, it will only show up going south to north, which we are.
We don't have a patio in the corner though, do we?
So if on the east edge, it will only show up if going north to south. So if on the west edge, it will only show up going south to north.
So if that's true, then we should be able to roll it.
I have a feeling that this one is like part of the patio that points to the horizon has to be pointing left or right. Can we see a picture of that bastard again? Does it have to be the patio? Yes, we have to do the patio.
It has to be the patio. No, it has to be the patio to solve this puzzle.
Can we see a pic? Well, we got this guy. Well, we drew the patio. I've drew it from the gymnasium going this way, right? I went to the east and it went north. Okay?
That's the same configuration. It's backwards of the conservatory.
But we have also drawn it from the east going south.
Again, that's the same, that's opposite of the conservatory.
But that's rotated, is my point. This is not, you were saying not rotatable. So, from the south going north, if I'm going into the north, it should be able to go to the east too. Or if you're saying that the only way that the configuration that I draw it is this going west, which it wouldn't. So you have to draw it. If I was going to draw it in this corner, I would have to draw it from this side.
That's what I think. And the only reason I think that is because we haven't fucking gotten it here.
We also haven't gotten it here.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We have not gotten it there either. So if you think that it
And we haven't gotten it here and haven't gotten it here either.
No, we have not.
It's just that the player cannot rotate the thing.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to keep drawing, we can keep drawing. We haven't seen it in any corner. So is there some sort of fucking... Is it just bad luck? Over and over again?
I don't know, dude. That was another 10. That was literally like 50. That's like 50 fucking rolls, dude. I'm popping this right now.
Okay.
Chat, I might do this. No, never mind.
Meh.
No. We make this commonplace. And here's
For
the reason.
For the...
We have a very specific condition of which this can only be made. Right? So we're never going to draw it north, never going to draw it east,
Yeah.
never going to draw it west. We only got it from the west wing.
If we're going
south.
if we're going for it, we want it.
Right.
It's I see. Okay.
Right. Rumpus room.
Nah.
Standard is fine for that.
I don't like that creepy guy.
I think
Are we
I
still
found
pineapple?
a thing about the corner cases, but I don't want to tell without confirmed. No, tell us now. We've been 3 streams in.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
We appreciate your not wanting to spoil though, because we are normally very.
I'm putting vestibule as commonplace.
Yeah, that's a useful room.
Yep, very good. 2. Choose plan. Exit. We burned fucking 40 stars on that shit.
I like how we drew a freezer 400 times. Do we have any more draws?
Hmm?
Freezer or laundry room? Actually, we need a powered laundry room, don't we? Trash. It's not a where to draw, but clues in those cases. Okay. Okay. So are those the note? Is it the notes in those rooms?
According to what I've read, it's not a where to draw, it's the clues in those cases.
Is it the notes in those rooms?
We could do that too. So you took the corner too literally.
I mean,
Yeah, freezer.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Fuck it.
We drew it like 400 times. Might as well.
I'm not burning all of that shit. It's fine.
We
Well,
got so much money.
what I may do, and I may do this off stream, just to let you guys know, I may jump in here and just observatory, get stars back. Like, just get stars back.
Oh yeah. Well, all you need to do is power laundry room.
No, I don't know if we want to do that, because that
Oh.
that's swapping our allowance to that.
Oh, it's the allowance for the stars?
Yeah. It's not like
Oh, so you're just gonna grind out some.
just grind out some stars, yeah. I just gotta find a break room here. Where's our closest break room? Gonna have to go down to go up. Yep.
Okay. All right. So okay.
It has nothing to do with drafting the rooms at the corner. If the word
Okay.
on the corner of the
So we
page
have
is
to-
telling you where to
We have to
dig.
go through the. We have to go through the notes. Wait. The word on the corner of the page is telling you where to dig.
Okay. Make a note of that.
That makes sense for corner cases then. All right. Pineapple has ended.
Pineapple's ended. We got a clue now.
We have clues.
That's good.
We'll
Now,
start there.
that's good. It gives us the thing.
We'll start there on Friday. Just a reminder, we will not be live tomorrow night.
True. I really wish, though, it would have at least given us our hypothesis fucking roll, though. Like, just one time, dude. One time. I think you guys understand. I might burn a couple days just doing, like, observatories just to get some stars.
Damn, we have 172 gold, though. We don't have a showroom or anything, do we?
No.
Damn.
And you've been mad when nothing happened.
I know, right?
You know
How
what?
do we know?
I would not. I would be mad, but at least at the end of the day, I would reconcile it with, like, at least we know. At least we know.
According to internet results, everyone is pissy about it. Well, it is the internet, but that's fair. That's fair.
If you do the rooks, so here's the thing. The clues definitely point you to the rook power is the corner thing.
That's the thing. Because if the power of the rook wasn't to, like, re-roll a bunch of rooms, that leads you there.
All right.
That leads you there.
We did it.
All right, that might not be. It's vague. It's vague. It just sounds like we're not the only ones that. You're right. Take every meaning of every word. You're right. You're right. And as somebody who does the New York Times crossword almost every day, I should know this because sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I speak the same language as these people because that doesn't. I don't think about that word that way, but. That doesn't mean they're wrong.
Still Gur.
I know.
Still Gur.
I get it.
Thank you guys very much for joining us. We will be here Friday when we're going to try to solve that puzzle a different way.
We're going to try something.
Again, I may or may not. Now that I think about it, like, what... Room 50 is a nice re-roll thing to have.
Also, the second thing that leads you to think that maybe you need to re-roll this a bunch of times till you get certain rooms in the corners. Just saying. You get to this point in the puzzle, you get 50, re-rolls.
We can save the days, yeah. I mean, the observatory that we get, I don't think I need to grind it out, actually. Because what are we going to get? We're going to get, like, a sailboat, a fucking star, or whatever, right?
Whatever.
All
Anyway.
right.
You're right, Mecca. You're right.
Well, we burned it. I said I was going to burn it. We burned it.
We did burn it. We burninated it even.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, regardless of your age, sex, sexual orientation, duration, country of origin, state of mind, state of birth, kitchen appliance, identify most with color, which shall not polish, whether you think Pluto's a planet or not, and of course, your favorite captain of the Millennium Falcon. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on Friday.
Good night, everybody.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.